welcome back to Recollect.
Hello.
Today we are going to be talking about Eurovision's top 10 songs of 2021.
We're doing it!
We're doing it!
Recollect.
So this idea was given to us by Anthony through the Patreon. See, we listen sometimes.
We're out there. We're in here.
Yeah, and I thought, what better way to throw us into the deep end of Eurovision than to talk about it?
I love this.
What is your relationship to Eurovision? Do you have one?
My relationship to Eurovision is Bobby and Lindsay off of Who Weekly talking about Eurovision in passing.
Okay, so my former boss used to have Eurovision parties.
Whoa.
And I went to one, and I have seen a moment of Eurovision, and I still really don't know what is happening. I'm going to have to try to explain it to you at the top of the show. So I am quite literally reading what Wikipedia had to say because I could not figure out how to break this down into bite-sized pieces for us to understand what's going on. Because I opened up this year's Eurovision Wikipedia, and you know how like normally when you look at like say a season of Drag Race and it's like Queen eliminated and it's like those charts, they had charts. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm even looking at. So we're going to break it down paragraph by paragraph. For those of you who don't know what Eurovision is, we're going to have a little learning lesson. This might not be the best learning lesson, but it's our intro point to the series.
Let us live. We're trying.
So I also want to preface that this was a more difficult endeavor than I expected it to be. It's just like off
No,
the
it sounds like a lot of work.
So if I misspeak about the rules, just okay, I did my best. So Eurovision is an international song competition organized annually by the European Broadcasting Union, or the EBU, which features participants representing primarily European countries. Each participating country submits an original song to be performed on live television and radio, transmitted to national broadcasters via the EBU's Eurovision and Euroradio networks, with competing countries then casting votes for other countries' songs to determine the winner. It began in 1956 and is the longest-running annual international televised music competition and one of the world's longest-running television programs. And bouncing off of last week, remember when they tried to do World Idol, where all the winners sang against each other? What a fun time. Can't believe Kelly didn't win. I can't believe Guy won. Okay, moving on. Each participating country sends one original song of 3 minutes duration or less to be performed live by a singer or a group of up to 6 people aged 16 years or older. Each country awards 2 sets of 1 through 8, 10, and 12 points to their favorite songs. Now, I read that sentence no less than 50. So I don't know if you have 2 1 scores, 2 2 scores, 2 all the way up to 8, and then you have 2 10 scores, and then 2 12 scores, 12 being the best, is how I think it is. But I could be dead wrong. And the countries cannot vote for themselves. So they cannot score themselves. Right. And that rule changed the second year of the competition. Wonder why. Wonder why I wasn't one of
can't imagine.
So, based on the views of an assembled group of music professionals and the country's viewing public, with the song receiving the most points declared the winner. So, just some fun facts. Germany has competed the most times of any other country, having participated in all but 1 year. And Ireland holds the record for most wins at 7 wins.
Ireland?
Why
is that? That seem weird to me.
I don't know, because we don't how many Irish singers do we really know?
I don't know.
So, in place since 2016, the current voting system, this is like the part that is the most confusing, used to determine the results of the contest works on the basis of positional voting. Each country awards 2 sets of points. One set is based on the votes of each country's professional jury, comprising of the 5 professionals from that country.
Jesus Christ.
And the second set is based on the votes of the general public in the competing countries through telephone, SMS, or the official Eurovision app. Each set of points consists of 1 through 8, 10, and 12 points to the jury and the public's 10 favorite songs, with the most preferred song receiving 12 points. This system is a modification of that used since 1975, when the 12-point system was first introduced, but with each country providing 1 set of points. So the jury has 1 set of votes, and then the public has 1 set of votes. So each country has the 2 sets. 1 belongs to each group. So I think. I have no idea.
And they do this every year?
Every year, except for last year it was canceled.
Because obviously.
Yeah. Okay. National juries and the public in each country are not allowed to vote for their own country, a rule first introduced in 1957, like I said, the year after it started. Historically, each country's points were determined by a jury consisting at various times of members of the public, music professionals, or both in combination. With advances in telecommunication technology, televoting was first introduced to the contest in 1997 on a trial basis, with broadcasters in 5 countries allowing the viewing public to determine their votes for the first time. From 1998, televoting was extended to almost all competing countries and subsequently became mandatory from 2004 on. A jury was reintroduced for the grand final in 2009, with each country's points compromising both the votes of the jury and public in an equal split. This mix of jury and public voting was expanded to the semifinals from 2010. So that used to just be the finals, just used to be what made the finals.
The jury and the public.
Yes, but now it's like all
the
steps.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So should 2 or more countries finish with the same number of points, a tiebreak procedure is employed to determine the final placings. As of 2016, a combined national televoting and jury result is calculated for each country, and the country which has obtained points from the most countries following calculation is deemed to have placed higher.
I don't understand anything that's going on.
No. So also, this has now inspired the American Song Contest, which will start next year.
Which I did know about. Every state will be able to have an entry.
That's so bad.
I don't want to hear what fucking Montana thinks is
It's
a good
all
song.
gonna sound like this. You know, like it's like all gonna be that. Okay. Do you have like, I know you've heard stuff in passing. Do you like know who won or anything like
No.
that? Okay.
I don't remember, even though Who Weekly definitely said, congratulations to.
So unlike other weeks, we're not going to know any of these songs. So I'm going to tell you the song as we're going into them and some just general facts about the competition. So Greece came in 10th place with the song Last Dance by Stefania, totaled 170 points, 79 votes from the public and 91 by the jury.
Excuse me. That feels like a
Doesn't
hate
sound like
crime. It's pride.
It's being a bitch to its friends, this pride. Okay, there we go. Also, it should be noted that none of these songs are going to be in English. Just them, but a lot of them aren't.
Being a bitch.
So I would say that something like this is traditionally what I feel like Eurovision is.
I would say so.
Yeah. I did give these all a pass through last night because I didn't want to be like too caught off guard by what we were hearing. What's great is that they're all short because they have to be 3 minutes or less. That's like the one thing I enjoyed. Okay, so all of the Wikipedia articles were essentially just like the songwriters and then that this song was in the Eurovision Song Contest. However, I did find a very helpful website that gave fun facts about each of the artists who appeared. So we're going to go through those. So Stefania is a Greek-Dutch singer. And she was going to represent Greece in 2020, but since the event was canceled, she was selected again. Most countries did. Whoever was going to represent them in 2020 was just going to be the automatic person who represented them, but none of the songs would remain the same, so all of them are brand new songs. But some countries did decide to go through the voting process again, but each country has their own rules for that, and I wasn't about to get into all of that, but just know that that's a thing. Okay. And she was the youngest contestant. Kill this. Yes, I don't want to comment. So she was
contacted for press during the podcast recording. No comment.
Okay, so she was the youngest contestant at 18 years old during this year, and she represented the Netherlands as part of the girl group Kisses, and placed 8th in The Voice. She was on the children's version of Eurovision in a girl group called Kisses, and they placed 8th. And then she also competed on The Voice Kids in 2013. where she was chosen by one of the judges and then eliminated the next round.
Well,
I feel like bopping and stopping is going to be harder this time, but I'll bop this because I think I would listen to this again.
I'll soft bop it. It didn't take me where I thought I was going to be going.
Oh, we're gonna. I
want to go somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to fucking go.
Okay, so the next number 9 is Russia's candidate is Russian Woman by Manisha. And I did write down phonetics of all of these names.
Good, so because when I pull all the videos for this bullshit, I'm going to need to be able to spell it and also
yeah, so Manisha is Maniza. They scored 204 points, 100 by the public and 104 by the jury.
Wow.
So it's always interesting. I think it's so interesting whenever there are some jarring differences by the jury votes and then the public votes and coming up here. And I think that's interesting.
That's funny to me.
Right. So here is Russian Woman, Russia's entry. I wish everyone could see Tiffany's face right now. She's in it.
Get fucked.
Look at this. I figured out how to turn the video off.
That's amazing.
Every Russian woman needs to know. You're strong enough, you're gonna break the wall. Every Russian woman needs to know.
Oh.
You're strong enough, you're gonna break the wall.
Okay,
I'm obsessed with that.
I think that was the chorus. I actually have no idea. So
it was for me.
I wish you could open your documents as like read only.
I know.
Okay, so the song was released independently by Manisha, and that's really uncommon for what we're going to see because a lot of the songs are like written for the Eurovision Song Contest, and this was like written by her and a couple other people, but it's like definitely her song. It's not like the song that like Russia prepared for her for this event.
Right.
So this is a quote from Manisha. This is a song about the transformation of a woman's self-awareness over the past few centuries in Russia. A Russian woman has gone an amazing way from a peasant hut to the right to elect to be elected, one of the first in the world. From factory workshops to space flights, she has never been afraid to resist stereotypes and take responsibilities. This is the source of inspiration for the song. By coincidence, I wrote it on March 8th, 2020 while on tour, but I performed it for the first time this year. Like this was her first.
I love that. I love this song. I love the story. I love the message.
Oh, there's more story. Hold on. This is not even the best part.
Okay,
I have more things to tell you.
Okay.
So many Russian viewers took offense to a singer of Tajik, which means which is an Iranian ethnic group native to Central Asia, living primarily in Afghanistan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. So I'm sorry if I butchered any of those. So of Tajik descent, singing about Russian women and the singer's activism for LGBT rights and women's rights, and left hate comments on the video of her Instagram account demanding that she drop out of Eurovision. Yelena Japeko, first deputy chairman of the State Duma Committee on Culture, suggested banning Manisha from performing in Eurovision under the Russian flag, commenting also that Eurovision offered no cultural value and was too politicized and pro-LGBT. They were straight up going to pull out of Eurovision because it was too gay. So I'm bopping. This is a bop.
I bop this. This is a win for our community.
Yeah. A Russian woman was just like, fuck you. And they had problems with her, like overcoming so much.
I love her. I love her.
Okay.
I don't know her and I love her.
Get into it. Manisha. You know, you heard the name here first.
Get fucked.
Forget Eurovision. You heard the name here first.
Yes. It's very American of us to say.
I am what I am. So, number 8 is from Lithuania, and the song is called Discotheque by The Roop. They scored 220 total points, 165 by the public, and 55 by the jury. Are you kidding?
Stop attacking me and my child.
I feel the
Excuse me?
Something's going on here.
Oh.
The music flows through my veins.
Oh, is that a
It's
fact?
taking over me. It's slowly kicking in. My eyes are blinking and I don't know what is happening. Control it. Don't wanna end it. There's no one here and I don't care. I feel it's safe to dance alone.
It sounded like he said I'm gay and it's safe to dance alone. I know that's not what he said, but it sounded
It
like
might
it could have
he
been.
looks like he's gay and be dancing alone.
Let's discotheque right at my home. It is okay to dance alone, dance alone, dance alone.
Oh, the dance break!
Hello.
Let it be known that this song was written by 7 people.
Wow.
And I could not pronounce nary one of the names, so I just gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
So there really isn't much about the song again. So I'm going to tell you about the band. This band formed in 2014. The verb to roop means to shout or make great noise.
Oh, I love that.
So they do like the hand thing from Star Trek a lot, and all of the photos I saw of them, they're doing like the, I don't know what's that called. What is that called?
I don't remember what it's called.
But everyone knows what I'm talking about.
I'm more of a Star Wars bitch. My bad.
I knew what it was. I saw it and I was like, that's
It's
a
like
Star
the
Trek thing.
Vulcan something.
Yes. So they had been trying to represent Lithuania since 2018 with varying degrees of success. They got it this time.
Obs.
They got it this time. They have released 2 albums and 1 EP, and they are currently working on their 3rd album. And the lead singer from this group performed on Lithuania's Dancing with the Stars in 2019, where he came in 8th place and also is a judge on their version of The Masked Singer.
Well, how about the fuck that?
So many crossover shows coming up. It's unreal. They have all done everything.
They're making their rounds.
Apparently, these reality shows are your route to being on Eurovision. It seems that
I
that's
love
getting.
that.
I would listen to this again. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
this is a bop. This is a bop. This is a bop. This is fully a bop.
Okay. Number 7 is Malta's entry into the competition. It's Je me casse by Destiny, scoring 255 points, 47 by the public. Not a very strong score from the public, but 208 by the jury.
I don't trust the jury. Is that wrong? Or maybe I should trust the jury and not just the public.
At some point, I'm like, are we getting trolled by the public? In the future, we'll do.
Okay.
Except, I have to admit, all but one song I enjoyed on some level.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, let's get. And surprisingly, this song is in English, which I was shocked.
Are you hurting? Are you alright? You look like an angel that fell from the sky. And boy, you keep talking, massaging my ego. With your unoriginal no pickup line. Hell no, what you gonna do? Hell no, I am not your honey.
This sounds like it's from 2010.
It does sound like it's from 2010. It should have been on last week's episode.
So baby, it's not a maybe. Yeah, I'm too good to be true. There's nothing in it for you.
This is a Sephora song.
It is.
I'm trapped in skincare. I'm trying to get away.
Jenna's glaring at you from afar.
Susan's pacing the fragrance wall.
So specific humor. Literally none of our audience will get it.
Those are people we worked with at Sephora. I was setting the stage. Imagine.
Je me casse is French for I'm out here.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Written.
Fuck yeah. Sorry, Anthony. Sorry.
This is a good time. I'm having a rootinest toot this time. So the song was written by 4 people, none of them the artists. So I feel like this is one of those situations where it was like the song was written and it's like, who's going to do this for us?
Who's doing this?
Yeah. So she won junior Eurovision in 2015 at the age of 13 with the song Not My Soul and scored the most points ever under the old voting system when she won.
Oh my God.
So Destiny had a destiny to be on Eurovision.
So now she's 19?
Yeah.
19 or 20?
Sure.
Is she singing a song for Eurovision?
She was 6 years.
Right?
So she was 19. Yeah.
Yeah. Good for her.
Good for her. So she appeared in Britain's Got Talent and was one of the top 40 acts, but didn't make it to the grand final. Simon Cowell had like the most amazing things to say about her. Oh, sorry.
Fuck that man.
I know, but I'm just saying like she was very
for her to impress him.
She was very well received, and I'm wondering
she
if
has a great voice.
I'm wondering if that's why the jury like voted for her more, because they're like
The accolades.
Yeah, the accolades. And she won X Factor Malta, and the prize was her ticket to Eurovision. And she cites Beyonce and Aretha Franklin as her biggest inspiration.
She sings really well.
Yeah.
I think the song was super not it.
No.
Like I think it was pretty unremarkable.
It was,
especially in comparison to the last 2 we heard.
yes, but I would argue it takes very specific people to like the last 2 songs that we liked. Do you know what I'm saying? This is more like general
this
Americanized.
Is literal. This is just literal
pop.
our opinion.
Yeah.
In case it ever needs to be said.
Right. I don't think anyone's going to agree with us on that last song. We had a good time.
Somebody agreed they made it into the top 10 voted songs of Eurovision or whatever.
Europe is doing something.
Europe is fully alive.
Also, this one was hosted by Nikki Tutorials, which was cool.
I know. I did love that.
I will soft bop it. I don't want to completely stop it.
I'll soft bop it.
I do have one that I will stop later, though. I really didn't like.
I can't wait. Try not to sniffle directly in the mic.
And
Sorry.
number 6 is Finland's entry. It is called Dark Side by Blind Channel. And they scored 301 points. 218. 301. 218 from the public.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
And 83 from the jury.
Uh-oh. 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 Is it going to be death metal?
Get ready.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm immediately scarred. I don't know.
Put your middle fingers out, take a shot, throw it up and don't stop.
I got into this one kind of fast.
Hands up and follow me, say it. Empire of the freaks, all drinks, all mine. Just another night in my pitch black paradise. Don't wanna cry, so I gotta get paralyzed.
The early 2000s are back, baby.
I'm all over the place, let my head explode. Don't waste your prayers, they can't save us.
This song goes off.
This takes you somewhere.
Put your middle fingers out, take a shot, throw it up and don't stop.
That's not good.
I have a great time. I think I need to sit down and like invest some time into Eurovision because I
think we need. I felt that way. Was it the year before last or something? I was like, I bet I would really enjoy this. But it feels like the barrier for entry is really hard, and it was also hard to watch up until this year.
Yeah.
The big thing about this year is you could watch it through the NBC app.
Because used to be on like Logo.
Like
almost.
you had to like search to watch
Yeah.
Eurovision.
So Blind Channel is a 6-piece band. They filled all the slots, and they formed in 2013, and they found rapper singer Nico Wilhelm Moynihan.
As far as I know, you did that right.
Thank you so much. At a party where he impressed them by rapping over a Linkin Park track.
Sounds like it, baby. Sounds like it.
They describe their music as violent pop. And that is the title of their most recent album.
Violent pop?
Violent pop. They are well known for their violent pop covers of popular songs.
Like what?
Can't Hold Us
Like
by Macklemore
what?
and Ryan Lewis was their first one, but they've done a slew of them. I did not look into them because I didn't have the
What are they called
time.
again? Blind Channel?
Blind Channel. This is not the time.
talking.
We are in the middle of something.
I'm going to save them to my
Okay.
Spotify.
And they have always performed in English, and that was a choice they like made from the beginning because they wanted to have more appeal to other people.
Oh my God.
What are you doing with this song?
I'm going to have to soft bop it. I don't want to, but I do.
I think I have to also soft bop
I
it.
have to.
It's so
They
ridiculous.
pop up right away on Spotify.
Oh, all of these artists do because they were just on Eurovision. I don't know if they've recorded any of them. You might have to go to YouTube for that.
Violent pop.
Okay, are you ready for number
Left
5?
outside alone. I'm going to follow them. Follow. Okay.
You're rotted. Okay. Number 5 is Ukraine's entry, which was the only one that I had heard about before going into this.
I can't remember anything.
So this is Shum or Shum by Go A. They scored 364 points,
Wow.
267 by the public,
Uh-oh.
and 97 by the jury.
Uh-oh.
Now, I will say I know this because it like weirdly popped off on TikTok.
That song is like low-key already stuck in my head.
Oh, oh.
Oh, no.
I love this one. Just I'm going to throw that out. This reminds me of the trio Bulgarka from our Kate Bush episode.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It really pops off. Love this flute moment we're getting.
Get fucked.
I would also love to point out that Go A did put out the instrumental version. If you ever want to learn the harmonies, we can, work on that.
Yeah, let me go ahead and work on that.
I don't know. Sorry,
being
that was
completely
awful. I'm so
offensive.
sorry. We had to learn a whole new language to have like any kind of competition. Okay. Here, this one has actually a lot to it. So the Eurovision version of this song took the lead in global Spotify viral 50 daily list on the 24th of May, 2021, where it stayed
Wow.
until June 1st and led the weekly list on the week of 27th of May. It entered the Billboard Global 200 on the week of June 5th at position 158, becoming the first ever Ukrainian language song on the chart there.
Wow.
More to that, Shum also became the first Ukrainian language song to chart on Spotify Global, peaking at number 69.
That's amazing.
So the lyrics of the song are a variation of a Ukrainian folk song, which were sung in the Shum folk ritual. The ritual involved a game and was performed in the spring. According to some ethnographers, Shum refers to the god of the forest. This
I
band
love that.
formed in 2012, and the intention was always to combine folk elements with EDM.
Fuck yeah.
Katarina Pavlenko uses the white voice singing technique, which is that lower one that kind of stays monotone, which is common among many European countries, which again, we heard in the trio Bulgarka whenever we...
And if you don't know what we're talking about, you should probably figure it out.
You're not a real fan. I just bitched all
Fake
day
fan.
about how no one...
Fake fan. That's okay. No one in my life knows I do anything and
That's
nobody
fine.
listens.
And the only reason they tried for Eurovision is because their fan base really encouraged them to. And that's why I think their votes were so high from the public, because the public was like, we wanted this. They don't give a flying fuck with the jury things. Also, fuck the jury. This song was
This
great.
is stunning.
Yeah. Bops around.
Bops. Bops, 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 bops.
Okay. In fourth place is Iceland's entry to the competition. And the song is 10 Years by, it's going to take me a second, Dathi Og Gagnamagnith.
I trust you.
And there's so many just like swivels above letters. And I like, I've tried. So I tried my best. They scored 378 points. So like that's a jump.
Wow.
Yeah. And 180 was by the public, 198 by the jury. So it's almost like a 50-50 split. Like they were like the same. Okay. All right. If I remember, okay, I think I remember this one. I enjoyed this one.
Wow.
Cinema.
What cinema?
Cinema verite.
Wow.
We've been together for a decade now. Still every day I'm loving you more. If I could do it all again, I'd probably do it all the same as before. I don't wanna know what would have happened if I never met you.
This one pops off.
Myself before I met you. I don't wanna know what would have happened if I never had felt your love. Everything about you, I like.
Everything about you I like.
We started out so fast, now we can take it slower. Love takes some time, takes a little time, so take a little time.
I love this.
Just like wow. How does it keep getting better? Every day I'll find some new way to prove the time
This person's voice is amazing.
simply feels good. We got a good thing going.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, so Gagna Magnath.
What does this person look like? Do you have them?
Hold on.
I want to know.
I will show you, but I want to tell you something before I show them to you because it has to do with the way they look. So it's like pertinent that I tell you first and then I will show you.
Okay.
So Gagna Magnath is the Icelandic term for a data plan. Which
Oh, like for your phone?
yeah.
Okay.
So like as it's Dathi Gagna Magnath. So the second half is data plan.
Okay.
They are known for their green sweaters, each of which has a pixel art portrait of the person wearing it on them.
Okay.
They are a 6-piece group, and this will likely be the group's last song together, as it was like put together specifically for Eurovision. The lead singer is 6'9", and they have a mobile game.
Of course.
So let me pull up
That's
a thing.
incredible. Everything that you just said, amazing, fantastic, never been said, never better, nothing else like it. Completely unique, totally amazing. I'm 100% on board. Oh my God. Look at that big boy back there. I love each and every one of them.
Mm-hmm. It's quite incredible.
But that tall drink of water, and I'm not talking about the man or the small one with the keytar in the center.
You talking about the one on the left?
No,
The one in the
in the
guitar.
center.
Oh. You said tall drink of water, and then it's the shortest.
No. The tall drink of water, but also they're all very beautiful. We'll just say that.
Yeah, I mean, European standard of beauty, be damned, you know?
Achieved.
Okay. This is obviously a bop. This
This is
like,
obviously a bop.
honestly.
I'm sort of sad they're not a band. Like, I'm a little sad.
I will tell you, because I was upset about this.
Like, it's a little disappointing.
So I love the song that comes in first place. I like very much enjoyed the song, but I feel like the next two songs were like very boring comparatively
Okay.
to what we've heard. But the next entry is in third place. It's from Switzerland, and it's their entry. It's Tout l'univers by Jean's Tears. And they scored 432 points,
Wow.
165 by the public, and 267 from the jury.
Jesus Christ. This is Switzerland?
Switzerland. This song is actually beautiful. Surprisingly, like when you go from the last song to this, it's like so jarring.
I agree. I I would have listened to this going to Point Park at one point, like wistfully on the bus,
While it was raining outside.
quietly. Yes.
No, on the T going across the bridge, looking out onto the river.
And just
The chorus is so beautiful in this song. Also, the cover is interesting. There's just a car flipped over in the background.
Oh, okay.
It's like Imogen Heap. He's singing.
Truly. That's a fucking vibe right there, though.
That was yeah.
That's a fucking vibe,
Yeah.
though.
It's just like we
Damn.
just went from like fun.
It is
to
a
like,
high to a low, though. But that
Yeah.
is like, but it is good.
It's so good. Okay. Tout l'univers translates to the whole universe. It's written by the singer and 3 other writers, and this is Switzerland's best result since 1994 in the
Wow.
competition. Jean's tears, like Marina's diamonds or Christine's queens, are metaphorical. It said that in the article, and it felt relevant to have
I
to
love
say
that.
it verbatim.
I love that for us.
He also has a band, Jean's Tears and the Weeping Willows. I like how it's Jean's Tears both ways. It's like Jean's Tears by himself and then Jean's Tears and the Weeping Willows. Very sad. It sounds like he's sad. Maybe we need some therapy.
A little. He's weeping. The willows.
He came in 3rd place on Albania's Got Talent. He reached the semifinals of Switzerland's Got Talent. And in 2019, he appeared on France's The Voice and got all 4 judges to turn and made it to the semifinals.
Wow.
This is bop.
This is a bop. That man is very talented.
Okay. Number 2.
Proud of him. Don't know him, but I'm proud.
He's a youngie. He's a youngin'. I mean, obviously not as young as the other people, but like he's younger.
This man coming up?
No, we're going to talk about what I believe to be someone who presents themselves as female. Just because I don't know all of these things. Okay, so this is French's. This is France's entry at number 2. It's Voila by Barbara Pravi. And to me, like, how just French? Like that seems so boring.
Voila.
Like we just had a French song from someone from like in the Switzerland and they said tout l'univers. And you just had voila. I know voila. I don't know what tout l'univers means. You know what I mean?
What does voila mean?
It's like
take French.
like here. Like
Okay, that's what that's what I thought, but I didn't know if there was like a literal translation.
So this song scored
Deadass.
499 points.
Fuck.
251 from the public and 248 from the jury.
Wow.
I'm gonna be upfront. I stopped this song. I actually don't like it. I think it is the boring choice.
Écoutez-moi, moi la chanteuse.
Tom's like looking at me very challengingly, like,
Oh no, you can like this song. I don't. I just really
Vos
don't.
amours,
The artistry we've experienced already.
Parlez-leur de cette fille aux yeux noirs et de son rêve fou. Moi, ce que je veux, c'est écrire des histoires qui arrivent jusqu'à vous. C'est tout. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Me voilà, même si mise à nu, j'ai peur. Oui, me voilà dans le bruit et dans le silence. Regardez-moi,
Look at me.
ou du moins ce qu'il en reste.
is that what she said?
That's what she said right there. Yeah.
Regardez-moi,
Look at me.
avant que je me déteste. Quoi vous dire que les lèvres d'une autre ne vous diront pas? C'est peu de choses, mais moi, tout ce que j'ai, je le dépose là. Voilà. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Me voilà, même si mise à nu c'est fini. C'est ma gueule, c'est mon cri. Me voilà, tant pis. Voilà, 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 juste ici, moi, mon rêve, mon envie. Comme j'en crève, comme j'en ris, me voilà.
So I understand why it's popular. I don't think that it's good enough to have made it to number 2 in this competition.
I agree.
I feel the drama. I understand.
drama.
It's very beautiful. Like I can appreciate the tone and inflection in which the
Right.
person is serving me this. But
Yeah.
it really is it is achingly dull comparatively.
Yeah, I mean, even like the last one, even though it wasn't as fun as the song 2 songs ago.
But it was very dynamic though, and it
Yeah.
kind of drew you in.
Yeah,
Whereas this was presented as a ballad,
but it also sounds like
just
something.
very much a ballad.
No, this is like something they would play in the background of a scene on Pretty Little Liars, like while a music box was playing, like Regina Spektor wrote this, and now it's just in French.
Honestly, very correct. Very correct.
Look at me. Hold on, I'm gonna tell Judy that we're recording real quick. Hi, I can't talk. We're recording the podcast.
Hi, Judy.
Bye. I'll call you back later. I'm sure she's so pissed. Oh my gosh, she's probably gonna tell me about the podcast that we just aired.
Do you think? I want to know what Judy's thoughts are. Ooh, I forgot. Ooh, I want Judy's thoughts.
So the song was written by Barbara, the singer, and 2 other writers. She is Serbian and Iranian, and she wrote the winning song for Junior Eurovision in 2020, which was confusing. Maybe Junior Eurovision happens later in the year, and they were like able to throw it because like, the main Eurovision didn't happen. So Barbara holds strong feminist values. She speaks openly about her experiences with misogyny in the music industry. And when working on her first EP, producers tried to mold her into an image she disliked. She said, "They wanted me to be like a new little Lolita," Barbara told Ma Music Gal. "I refused because I wanted to be true to who I am. And I think if you are a man, you are forced to do a lot less," which I fully agree with. But I'm going to stop this because I didn't care for this.
I'll soft bop it, but I'm unimpressed. Barbara.
All right. The winning entry.
Number 1.
The winning entry is from Italy.
Okay.
I'm going to try to pronounce this right. But it's Zitti e Buoni. That is my best Jersey Shore accent.
I know.
Zitti e Buoni from Måneskin. And they scored 524 points.
Wow.
318 from the public and 206 from the jury.
Damn. That's so fascinating. Hell yeah.
Loro non sanno di che parlo, vestiti sporchi fra di fango, giallo di siga fra le dita, io con la siga camminando. Scusami ma ci credo tanto che posso fare
Is that a fact?
questo salto. E anche
What?
se la strada è in
I'm just
salita,
speaking to this man.
Oh.
quest'ora mi sto allenando e buonasera signore e signori, fuori gli attori, vi conviene toccarvi i coglioni, vi conviene stare zitti e buoni, qui la gente è strana tipo spacciatori, troppe notti stavo chiuso fuori, mo li prendo a calci sti portoni, sguardo in alto tipo schiattatori.
I love every single one of them.
Mamma se sto sempre fuori ma sono fuori di testa, ma diverso da loro, e tu sei fuori di testa.
Not what I thought when we were going to get into a Eurovision Song Contest. But I'm delighted.
That is a delight.
It's so delighting.
You know what's so annoying is that we're even going to try this in this country and all the songs are going to be so similar and boring.
And the ones that are unique are going to get voted out. So
Exactly.
fast.
Ugh, because this country is the worst.
Although, we should try to put our hands in the hat
Crawling
to be
out
the
your cunt,
judges.
Crawling out your cunt.
I want.
Crawling out your cunt.
No, I was not talking about submitting a song. Oh wow, all of the unrelated stuff that people are going to hear in this episode. No, but I feel like even though we're like not the most important people, I think if we tried to be one of the 5 judges from Pennsylvania, I think that's something we could swing, because like I doubt everyone knows the singer. Like so Christina Aguilera is our person. Like who else are the other 4 judges? I think I have a shot.
Sports people.
To be music judges?
I don't know.
Oh.
Does the state
say that. But like, the look on your face and the way you like just missed finishing that sentence. You like were so close, and you were like, shouldn't say that. Like I could see like on your face, like it was like, nope, that was like not the words.
Too far.
Well, we were a swing state in the election, so we're sort of important. Although Miss Kamala Harris be running her fucking mouth, telling people not to come to America and come to America legally. Fuck off. Sorry, I have a lot of opinions on that. That got me heated, and I was like, Miss Thing. Anyway. This isn't a political podcast.
Famously.
In Pennsylvania, it doesn't matter.
Don't come here. Don't come here. Just don't
Famously,
come here.
Pennsylvania, it's what it says on our license plate. It says, don't come here.
Don't come here.
Every day's get out. Every day's the purge. I want a shirt that says Pennsylvania. Every day's the purge. And on the back it says Pennsylvania doesn't matter. By the way, we have shirts on TikTok. Any of you want to? Okay.
Oh fuck.
So, ZT Ebwani translates to "shut up and behave."
Oh.
The song was initially written as a ballad in 2016.
Could never imagine.
So, Måneskin spoke of the title as referring to a cathartic anger, our anger transformed into something positive, which leads to change things. As highlighted by critics, the lyrics represent a criticism aimed at the generations of adults who do not understand and do not value the young adults, who are invited by the quartet not to lower their heads and be the truest version of themselves. According to NME, lyrically, the song deals with themes of challenging prejudices and finding redemption, ideas that lay at the core of Måneskin and their overall message. As described at Wee Wee blogs, it's WIWI, not just like wee wee. Like, I just think I should mention that.
Thank you.
Maybe it's YY blogs, but it looks like wee wee blogs
Wee
to me.
wee.
This is a manifesto for those who want to move forward by treasuring their uniqueness, never mind who's talking without knowing what they're saying.
Love that.
I mean, I agree. Okay, so in 2015, they met at a school in Rome. It seemed like a fancy school based on the name of it. And their name is actually Danish, and the word means moonlight. And they were on the 11th season of the X Factor Italy in 2017, where they came in second place.
Well, fuck.
This is a bop.
It's definitely a bop.
Okay, I have to tell you that this was so fun.
What a ride.
This was such a wild ride.
That
but
was
I
a
feel,
delight.
I feel like we learned so much and so little.
Truly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
Because like I feel like Eurovision is like whose line where the points are made up and nothing fucking matters. But we got to
Truly.
the end, you know?
We did.
We did. Okay, so because we didn't have honorable mentions, because I wasn't about to send you a list of a bunch of songs in different languages. 'Cause
Nope.
I thought that was like
Don't
too
do
much.
that.
We are going to are we gonna do 2 or 3? How many do you want to do?
I don't care.
Doesn't matter to me either.
We can play Venus Flytrap.
As a joint one and then
Yeah.
do 2 each.
Yeah.
So Marina, if you're not in the know, released a new song. And the day after we're recording this, but you won't hear this for a couple weeks out, tomorrow, an album will be released.
Oh my God, that's tomorrow.
Your time cognition is like so off. The other day I texted Tiffany just like a screenshot of like a brunch that was happening. And I wasn't even sure that I wanted to go. I just thought it was interesting who was performing because Saint was performing.
Yes.
And I was like,
I think she's moving here.
I don't know what to do with that information, but I
I'm
just
just
felt
saying.
very overwhelmed. Like you said that and I was like, I can't possibly take that information on right now. Like, it
Are
actually-
you well?
And I was like,
That's just a tidbit.
no, but in my
You
head I
don't
was
have
like,
to do anything
we're-
with
in my,
that.
In my head I was like, we're gonna be best friends. Like it was. Like,
I was like, are you gonna marry them? Like, is this why this is like?
it didn't feel like not. I think it didn't feel like not an option. And I think that you like opened up a door that like I wasn't ready to have opened for me, and I was like, Saint and me in the same city in the state that does not matter. The amount of overwhelmed I can't even imagine what my face was.
completely froze.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to do.
Did I say something wrong?
You know, you said something like 2 right. Like it was like too correct. And I just like my brain could not wrap around it. Okay. This is Venus Flytrap, the hottest single from Marina.
Whatever you give life, you will get back. What be a wallflower when you can be a Venus flytrap?
You know why this is good, right?
Go ahead.
Quite fit into that Hollywood thing. I didn't play that game for the money.
It feels very Family Jewel.
It does. Baby.
This world can change me.
This part.
Yes.
Don't underestimate me, 'cause one day I'm gonna see her in a losing battle.
And then she screams.
The beauty got the brains, got the power, hold the reins. I should be motherfucking crazy. Nothing in this world could change me.
Also short enough to have been entered into the Eurovision Song Contest. This is a short Marina song. It's under 3 minutes.
That is shocking.
All right. I'm passing the aux.
Pierce.
What have you been listening to?
I've been traversing. I decided to double back.
Okay. Is this? Oh.
I don't know how into all of this you got. But it's very good.
Losing myself in the darkness of the world. Catch me
This is Rina Sawayama.
It is.
Is this Dynasty?
Yes.
Dynasty!
I almost sent it to you, but I was like, he knows what this is.
I do know what this is, but the Dynasty part kills me every time. And then at the end, when she's like, Dynasty, and everything's just happening around.
So I've started listening to this like all the way through.
Uh-huh.
And it's so good. It's all so very different.
There are a few duds on there that I will always skip.
Like, shook by how diverse it was.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck?
I mean, when your points of reference are Evanescence and Britney Spears, literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
I fucking love her.
I really do like her, but there are a couple. Also, just shouting out Comme des Garçons is another.
That I had already found.
Like the boys, like the boys. Did you listen? Have you been listening to the deluxe version?
I don't know. You sent it to me at least once and I've heard it. But I don't know that that's the version I visit.
Oh, I'm just saying that the song Lucid.
Oh, I listened to that in passing.
It's just like.
But this is why I'm purposefully going back. Because like.
Sure. I like how we're going back to last year.
Due must be paid. Well, you like don't spend enough time with stuff to build an attachment. Sure. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, I really enjoyed this.
So my first song that I've been listening to, I thought it was appropriate to put in here. This was Australia's Eurovision song entry for this year. And I thought it for sure made it to the finals and it for sure did not. But to me, this song's an absolute banger. This is Technicolor by Montan.
I feel like I've heard this.
I've sent this to you before. I've listened to this. I've been listening to this for months. I haven't. This isn't new.
Yeah, I have fully listened to this.
And here it comes.
What points did it get?
It was bad. It like didn't even. Time to take off your clothes. But we're not even gonna get to go to the best part because at the end she's like, oh! Like she's like screaming. It's like my favorite. And also just like look at them.
I mean, I love them. They're stunned.
I'm so excited for your second song.
I've been on a journey.
Oh, I have two. My next song was not gonna make any kind of goddamn sense. So
picturing you naked. I'm all lit, so faded. You
Who
look
dis?
like a fucking painting. Big doe eyes.
Ashniko.
Oh, okay. I was like, I know that voice.
Heart palpitation. She looks like the type to break it. Me and your girlfriend playing dress up in my house. I gave your girlfriend cunnilingus on my couch. She cute, kawaii, and type boobies that excites me. I think she really likes me. As politely can I? Slumber body.
I went on a journey earlier this week.
I really hope it's what I sent you. I don't know that it did, but
No. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this away from my mouth.
I promise I didn't know he was your man. I would have noticed a gold wedding band. Diane, I'd rather you hate me than not understand. Oh, Diane.
you were on a journey. I forgot you told me about this.
Don't know how much this hurts. I gave him my heart to break. Now I know he broke yours first. Lying right there in my bed while he was lying to you. Believing the words that he said.
Okay, but this chorus, it just like pops off when she hits those notes.
And all those nights that he's given to me, I wish that I could give them back to you. Diane, I promise I didn't know he was your man. I would have noticed a gold wedding band. Diane, I'd rather you hate me than not understand.
Oh, Diane. The song's called Diane.
How'd you even find this?
Okay. Funny you should ask. So I was last episode when we ended up doing the last FM, I was looking at other things to do. And I somehow ended on this list of like top 10 country songs by women that went underseen. And this was one of them. And the reason I like even listened to it because the concept struck me. So this is written from the perception of Jolene. So this is Jolene singing back to Diane saying,
Oh.
I didn't know. And this man's fucked. And I like loved the idea of that. And I was like,
I love that.
and then I listened to it and I was like, and also Cam's gorgeous. I don't know.
Don't lick my pants.
I mean, like, look at her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Completely.
So I was like, I trust you not to be homophobic. It was like a weird thing where I like saw her and I was like,
It's just like, I'm implicitly trusting you.
it was because I was like, you look like you're on the right side of things. And when I'm listening to country, I like need to feel that way. Although someone on TikTok made a playlist of like progressive country women that I like did check out and enjoy. It's not that I don't like the sound of country music. I just don't like normally the thematics of it. So that's kind of where it get lost most of the time.
Understandably so.
Wow. We went from all of that and we ended on country. You're welcome, Diane.
Love that.
Yeah, Ryan's getting
Upset because she
Upset.
doesn't think she can fit on the bed.
she doesn't think she can fit on the bed. Well, thank you guys so much for subscribing and listening. Share us with your friends. Like, comment, subscribe. Watch me on the YouTubes. Watch
Thanks.
Tiffany be pregnant. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I really got going on right now. That's pretty much all I can take. Thanks.
You deserved this.
You deserve this.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Red collar.